Well, guys, it looks like we have even further evidence that Avengers Endgame is, in fact, the end of an era of greatness, an era of just incredible movies, and now we are going to be moving into an entire new journey, an entire new chapter with the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And the new evidence that we have is something that one of the Russo brothers said here in a quote. Let's see. Avengers Endgame will feature the final Stan Lee cameo. Avengers Endgame co-director Joe Russo spoke at an event in India earlier today where he suggested that this month's release will be the last MCU movie to honor the tradition of the Stan Lee cameo. The legendary comic book creator passed away last November, though not before filming a scene for the recent Captain Marvel, as well as the upcoming Avengers Infinity War sequel. At the Mumbai fan event, Russo remarked that it was an honor to work with Lee, having previously been a fan of his comics. I grew up on his comic books. Stan Lee was an idol of mine as a kid. To be able to have the opportunity to not only work under the material he created, but to work with him as a childhood dream come true. The Russo brother also mentioned that he believes Endgame will be Lee's final cameo or final film, contrary to previous speculation that he might also have a cameo in Spider-Man: Far From Home. I believe that his final cameo is in Endgame. I don't remember if he was well enough to do the cameo in Spider-Man: Homecoming, but it was incredible to work with him. So it's just really sad to hear that. I mean, Stan Lee was an incredible person, an incredible human being, and he has probably one of the greatest impacts, especially positive impacts, on our culture. He has such a huge influence on pop culture, and that will never be forgotten. He's truly a legend, and it's just sad to hear that we are at the end of the journey with Stan Lee and his cameos in the Marvel movies. It's always been one of the things that I've looked forward to the most whenever a Marvel movie comes out, is looking for the Stan Lee cameo. And this is just another sign that the MCU is really closing off a chapter of greatness. And that's really sad to say because, moving forward, the MCU is going to be taking completely new directions. We all know that. And it's just very obvious that that's what they're doing. And, I think it's just sort of poetic in a way that Stan Lee's final cameo is in Endgame. So, obviously, we don't know if that is the case or not, 100% or not. It's possible he might have something for Spider-Man: Far From Home, but from what it sounds like his final cameo is indeed an Endgame. So which is good. I think that's very appropriate for Stan Lee's for Stan Lee and his legacy. So I'm looking forward to seeing what they have for him in his cameo in Avengers Endgame. I will say one of the positive things about the Captain Marvel movie was that they actually dedicated the entire opening Marvel logo to Stan Lee, and I just thought that was so beautiful. And I really hope they do that again for Avengers Endgame because it was perfect. So I hope they do that again, and they really need to continue to honor the man who gave us these stories in the first place. So I guess that's all I have to say about this. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you all very soon in another video. Talk to you later. Bye.